So, we've got it's 12th Legion Fulminata. Let's see. They have 4 wins and 4 losses versus Sex Panther, which has 5 wins, 1 loss. Um, Judging by the score, I'm gonna say that um, 12th Legion Fulminata's the slight underdog here. But that being said, Sex Panther has not had as many games, and therefore could wind up with a very similar score. So there's a lot of unknown here that we can't take into consideration. So it's probably a pretty close matchup, or at least I hope it is. All right, we have our 6 bands already picked as well. Looks like Quinn, Karma, Heimerdinger, Vi, Jax, and Braum. I don't know if any of these picks are being done based on the patch.
Well, Braum got a few nerfs in the patch.
At the same time, Braum still. I will say, Riot does take a few patches before they totally are able to work out all the kinks with the new character. So even though Braum has been nerfed, I'm sure he's still. There's still a lot to learn from him, and until that's there might even be things that are a little broken with him, based on how new champions work in League of Legends. Vi is a really strong jungler. I can see why that was picked, and I hate facing Jack sometimes, so I can see why that's picked as well.
They are toying
Karma,
with me, I don't like it.
yeah, Karma is a really well, at least used to be, and I think she has been again a really solid top laner. Correct me if I'm wrong. Those on chat, but yeah, I think she has started to come back as a really strong top laner. And then there's Heimerdinger.
Yeah, Maokai locked in too, look at that.
Last season, he was a huge champion being played. I know they did some things, changing him up, nerfing him a little bit, but he still is a champion used fairly often, I think, in like LCS and things. So, common champions played. Karma, I see, is one of them, so that could be the basis of some of the banning there. Maokai is also... Actually, Karma, Maokai, and Renekton are the top ones, and both have only been played twice by Sex Panther. 12th Legion's top picks are Morgana, Lux, and Jinx. I see Morgana and Jinx have already been selected and locked in by 12th Legion Fulminata. So, I guess...
And Illusion locked in real quick, too.
Yeah. Maokai is also being played, so he's going to be the one used more by Sex Panther out of all of them picked so far. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Lux pick next out of the last 2 for 12th Legion. And though I mentioned the top 3 used, Jinx, before this match, and obviously the lock-in, Jinx was used 4 times, Lux 3, and Morgana 3.
And we did get a Jarvan locked in.
Interesting. Oh, Lulu. I wouldn't be surprised to see Lulu. She's been picked fairly often, and actually, on one of Tuesday's games, I believe she was banned. I recall commentator Marshall being quite fumed about that.
Yeah, he does. He does like Lulu. Lulu's been pretty common in the LCS, if I'm not mistaken, too. Actually, right now.
Yeah, it's because she's become a lot more versatile of a role. I know when she first came out, she was a support, but now she's being used mid lane very often. So she certainly changed the roles, and also that's because support itself has changed quite a bit. So I can understand them redoing Lulu. I know I can't remember all the changes they did with her, but I think her pixie that she can place on allies and enemies has changed. So I think that's one of the bigger reasons why she's able to do mid lane and is pretty strong at it at this point. All right, time for me to give my guesses without looking at champion names and trying to figure out where they're going to go. If they will go the meta here, we've got Morgana, Elise, Jinx, Jarvan, and Talon. So Jinx is obviously going to be bottom with um. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna guess Talon. Morgana mid. Oh, actually, Morgana could go bottom though. Elise is okay. I think Talon is jungle. Jarvan top. Elise mid. Morgana Jinx bottom. And oh, this is another interesting group just because of. Uh, I guess it could be Lulu and Lucian bottom. Obviously, Ziggs is going to go mid.
Yeah, real quick. One of the changes I saw in the patch notes that's actually sort of deals with tonight is a fix to Elisa's repel. Apparently, there was a bug when the initial cast of repel cannot be used on a ward, and so you no longer need to cast it twice um, to descend on a ward. So it's kind of,
Ah,
I mean, I guess it's not really minor. Like it actually, a couple seconds could matter in a game. So do
right.
normally.
I am going to guess Maokai jungle and Shyvana top. It could go either way, but I also see that Smite is used. Oh, so there goes my guess with 12th Legion because Elise has a Smite, so she's going to be the jungler. Um, somebody I guess is trying to correct me about Jinx being bottom. That's the only one I actually know for sure is Jinx bottom. The rest are all up in the air. But thank you for trying to follow along with my gibberish.
If
Can't
anyone's
wait to see
having any
what's.
issues with the stream.
I see it's buffering for me.
Yeah, I just noticed that as well in my little preview.
Time to check out the skins that everyone's using.
I like the Mad Scientist Zig skin.
Ghost Bride Morgana that has been used multiple times. I'm not a fan of it, but I think KITY is. Um, Death Blossom Elise. That's kind of a neat. Mafia Jinx. I much prefer Classic Jinx. But again, if you're trying to go a team of all skins, I guess you have to go Mafia Jinx. Dragon Slayer Jarvan 4. That's not a bad one. And then Dragon Blade Talon. That's a neat Talon skin. For purple team, we've got Dragon Trainer Lulu, Classic Lucian, Dark Flame Shyvana, Mad Scientist Ziggs, and Classic Maokai. And I completely agree with you about Ziggs. That is quite a good skin for him.
I feel like I'm the only one that doesn't like Mafia Jinx.
No, I don't like Mafia Jinx either. Classic Jinx is way better. I still enjoy the video for Jinx. The little music video she has.
Alright. All of 12th Legion is loaded. Oh, most of the other side is too. I still want to know how this screen works. And I'm also annoyed that they got rid of the loading bars that they used to do.
Looks like we have a spectator. I just checked the YouTube chat, and it's Hoggles himself. He just told us that it's a little laggy, but he put it back about 20 seconds and it fixed for him. So those of you that are watching, you could try that and see if it helps out for you guys.
Yeah, that's not something you can actually do in Twitch. That's another one of those little benefit things that we were talking about. So for all of you ranting there that we're not on Twitch anymore.
Has Google officially bought Twitch yet? I know there's been talks about that for a while. Maybe soon. It won't matter.
It'll
Google
all
owns
be the
YouTube.
same. I do know they were saying that if they do, they won't be doing the Google Plus integration thing like they did with YouTube on Twitch. I'm pretty sure that if they tried that, there would be a riot.
I like Google Plus, and I think it's going to turn into something. But for many years now, it's pretty much only been Google employees on there. It seems like. All right, my one guess about Morgana and Jinx bottom was right. To that person that was correcting me. Somebody pointed out in the LOL chat, Dragon versus Dragon Slayer top. Let's see who wins.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I might start referring to him as #Hoggles in person. I feel like that would annoy him.
Yeah, probably.
So that seems like a fair goal to have in life.
I think so.
Minions have spawned.
I still love every time I see Maokai played. I still reminded of that April Fool's mode that was out, where they drastically decreased the cooldown on everything and made nothing cost mana. So, like, you'd have Maokai, he'd just throw down, like, 10, 12 saplings.
Oh,
and,
the ultra rapid fire mode?
yeah, ultra rapid fire mode. That was so much fun. It sort of had a balance, minus a couple characters. I think Teemo and stuff like that.
Grandma's gonna go ahead and grab blue.
It had a certain balance to it, though, and the balance was that everyone was overpowered.
Yeah, you know, they actually did, during the All-Stars they did not too long ago, they actually had, like, a challenge where they played that. They did, like, just, you know, groups of players from various teams, and they played the Ultra Rapid Fire mode. It was kind of fun to watch.
Oh, yeah?
Anyway.
Well, Lucian, yeah,
So far, it
Jinx
looks...
is
well,
pretty low health.
I say the beating between the dragon and the dragon slayer are pretty even right now.
Yeah, there's I think a little more action bottom. Oh, but we've got possible gank coming up top. Maokai is going to be noticed though, and I don't think anything's going to happen from it. Oh, except Jarvan is away from his tower, and Maokai's
Jarvan's
taking
gonna go
tower
down
beating,
here.
but
No! Yes!
and the tower takes out Maokai, and Shyvana is trying to escape. Well, Elise is able to take her out too. Wow, that was a big turnaround. I was not expecting that because Jarvan pulled out too far, but it certainly ended in their favor there.
Thinkar's there to clean up Jarvan, though. I really thought Jarvan was going down on that one. I was maybe called that one a little prematurely. Ooh, and Jinx is really low down bottom.
Yeah. Oh, and Elise is... I don't know if Elise is... Yep, Elise made it out. Shyvana had come back and started hitting Elise pretty hard.
He's gonna hang by the tower there.
And it looks like Jinx is probably going to go down here.
And yep.
Oh. I thought that tower was going after Lucian for a second. I thought he was going down. Morgana, though, she can easily take him out if...
and
there it happens. Excellent
admit,
play
when
by
I first
Purple
jumped the
Team.
camera down there, I was a little confused because they were on the wrong side of the tower.
That was an excellent play by Purple Team to get Jinx, and an excellent comeback for Morgana there. And we've got Ziggs mid lane against Talon, and Talon is doing a number to Ziggs there. Ziggs bleeding a little bit. Ziggs is going to have to work on his farm in order to... He lost a little bit when he went up top. We've got blue team
Let's
pushing
see,
bottom
Lucian.
a little bit.
Lucian's all by himself right now down there.
Morgana's placing a ward. Ooh, that was a good guess. I mean, they were able to see that
Thinker
Morgana
down in the
walked
middle.
off.
Yeah, that ping was almost dead on that ward.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. Exactly, they knew exactly where it was placed. Oh, and
Ooh.
Jinx is
Just
barely
barely
gonna
gonna
get
get
out
away
there.
from that one.
Morgana's gonna go back, but it looks like James probably should go back either 2 or instead, because she's pretty low. Oh, and we've got a fight and up top, and nothing really happens from it.
No, they're both kind of low, but
Shyvana could probably take out Jarvan if he wasn't under tower, I think. So, but again, only barely, so they gotta both be very careful. Looks like Jarvan might be heading back. Ooh, Talon is doing... Oh, that was an excellent move by Ziggs, not only launching him away from Talon, but also blowing up and hurting Talon himself. Something I wouldn't have thought of if I was playing Ziggs. I also don't play Ziggs, so that might be the reason.
it's not going to be enough,
but
though. Talon's putting on some hurt.
Yeah, Ziggs is in trouble. Talon just has that burst that... and the Talon can be right on top of you, and Ziggs can't deal with that. Ziggs is a distance champion, so I'm gonna say he's just not evenly matched, I guess.
Ooh, I think it's a good damage on bottom.
Yeah, Morgana.
Jinx is low, though.
Oh no, that
Oh,
was
and there goes
Morgana this
Thinkar.
time. Jinx is the one with health this time.
Oh, you're right.
I think Morgana is a really good a support. The only downside with her, I know, is one of the good things about her is that she has spell vamp naturally, and so typically you want to put down a pull to on the minion so you can heal up. But since if Morgana is support, then you don't want to do that because you don't want to steal farm. Oh, we've got a good equal fight up top with Jarvan and Shyvana.
Yeah, they've had some pretty even trades so far. Oh, but now we've got a 2-on-1.
Oh,
Jarvan's getting low.
and Jarvan traps both of them and was able to take out one. So at least it was a
that was a
1-for-1
smart play.
trade.
He knew he wasn't going to
That
make it
was.
out, so lock him in under the turret. That was a really smart play. Ooh, Julie Briggs getting close. He's going to go down. And we're going to see our first dragon happen now. Cleared out the bottom lane. They've got nothing to worry about.
That's a good move from blue team at this point.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
Talon just is so bursty and just up in your face. It's really hard for Ziggs to get anything done. And Maokai just walked into Elise, so there goes Elise's surprise to get Ziggs, and this might wind up getting Elise in trouble, big trouble.
Elise was doing some pretty good damage to Maokai there, though.
Yeah, but with two of them there, she just wasn't going to be able to do anything, and now she's going to have to go back.
Oh, wasn't quick enough to get her before she actually poured it out.
The farm is really even between Shyvana and Jarvan up top. Shyvana deals a little bit more damage, I think, and Jarvan has a little bit more distance, but only narrowly for both of them.
Look at Lucian right now. He's double the creep score at Jinx.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Lucian just got dove on again.
Oh, wow. And they're just going to jump on Lulu. Lulu looks like she might just escape. Who knows, though? Is this going to be close? And Elise, I don't know if she's going to be able to... Lulu gets out of there. Maokai steps in and goes after Elise. That was close. Only one person died on purple team, so I believe. Actually, they're all up right now. So that was, either way, that was a great move. Unfortunately,
Ziggs
purple
is
team
taking
did
some
lose a
damage
tower, but I mean, they didn't lose one or two people or however many died. That's just really a
They're
good
down
play.
6 kills though. They can't really afford the tower losses. And 12's
true.
got some good wards now in the jungle down there by the bottom lane.
So as I was going to say, until
doing some
a
ward
lot of
busting.
action happened, was I've been ignoring the YouTube chat a little bit. I apologize. Let's look back a little bit. Mr. Mega Giga Terra asked if this is live. Yes, it is. About 30 seconds or so behind, as Hoggles mentioned, so, but it's pretty much live. Yes. And looks like Marsfall is on here too, showing his Lulu love.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Well, that was an excellent dodge by Lucian, and
Elise came in just
they're
to get
able to take out
destroyed.
Elise. And Lucian is a giant. Honestly, I think Lulu and Lucian should team up together and play basketball. Lulu would be everyone's best friend. And Lucian has the height when he's giant like that.
Yeah, the ward situation has changed again. We're seeing it sort of even warding again now.
Or even on towers too, which is unexpected. Purple team is doing a really good turnaround considering not long ago they're still pretty far behind on kills, but they were pretty far
Well,
behind on gold
they're still
as well.
down 5 kills. The gold's not as far now. A little over 2k, 3k, can't count. And they've got one and call it a half towers. That top turret's taking a good amount of damage. Getting some pings on the mid tower.
Maokai is
Maokai's
going to
running
attack
Elise in the
Elise in the
jungle.
jungle. Elise was able to grab the red buff, but
Here comes
she's
Socket.
met now with Shyvana too, and a Ziggs ult. I think Elise is going to go down, and she does, and Maokai gets both of her buffs. So,
Well, he lost his pretty early, remember, when he was taken out by that turret, so...
right. Shyvana is engaging top, they're doing their own thing. It's gotten to the point with top lane now, and this happens with most top laners. They're going to start playing their own game, see who can outlast who on top. They're both dealing similar damage. They both have very close farm, actually equal. So they're just going to hang out up there, and the rest of the game is going to be 4v4 for
Lucian
a while.
and Jinx met up.
And it
Jinx
looks
is
like
not
Jinx
doing
is
so
going to go
good.
down.
Dragon is back up.
Yep, and it looks like purple team is going to go after Dragon. That's a good move, I think. Morgana could try to steal it. So could Talon. Oh, that
Got
was
the dragon,
unexpected.
but
A double kill there. And did Dragon steal, maybe? I couldn't tell that one.
no. Grandma got the dragon.
So that's good for blue team. At least they were able to still get Dragon. Oh, it looks.
Ziggs is going
Ziggs
down.
goes down though.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Check out that mid turret. Good thing KITY was coming pretty close there. Man, look at the warning 12th has done. You're all over the place.
And Shyvana has backed up, and Jarvan might
Jarvan's
be
just
able to take
pounding
out
away
this tower
untested
now.
on that top turret. Lucian and
And
Lulu all by
he
themselves
does.
down the mid lane now.
Destroyed.
Maokai's
Close
heading
showing
up
up.
to say hi. He
Jarvan
doesn't
will start
realize
heading
that
away,
it's been
though.
warded though.
We're now down 6 kills and 2 towers. Stretching the lead to 4,000.
Yeah, that lead's getting pretty far now. It's certainly not too far to come back
It's
from.
not
and
it's not unwinnable, but it's starting to expand. So they're really
what,
gonna need
what
to
purple team needs
gather
to
up
do
and
is
hit some objectives.
yeah, and keep that from snowballing because we're at the point of the game now where it could easily just get worse and worse and just pile on and become a very winnable game for purple team. Shyvana
Talon
running away
should
from
have
Talon.
to get rid of Shyvana.
Yeah, that's understandable. Both Talon is doing so much damage, and I'm sure they expected more than just Talon to be there.
They did finally get
And
that
they were
mid
right.
turret, but they're getting punished for it now. Lulu's gonna go down. Lucian is gonna
Talon's
make it
trying
out,
to
though.
sneak his way up.
Drop the ward.
Let's see if
They're closing in on. Looks like Lucian and Makai are gonna hold them off for now under that turret. Ooh, danger for Pocket.
And it looks like Shyvana's going to go down. And Maokai's heading up, but I don't think he's going to be able to come up in time. And I think Talon's going to take down that tower.
Purple team's turret
Yep,
has
there
been
goes.
destroyed.
They found Elise in the jungle.
Oh, yep, more than Elise. And it looks like, though, Elise is probably going to go down here, but not the only one. Lucian took out Elise, and Talon also went down. Talon's really important for them to take out, so that was an excellent kill.
I love the little missile icon on the map. Sorry, I got distracted.
Alright, let's talk farm here. Elise has almost 20 more farm than Maokai. Talon has actually less farm than Ziggs. I think when they finally split lanes, Ziggs was able to catch up and surpass Talon there. Talon, though, has had a lot more kills, so he doesn't need the farm quite as much. Jarvan is a little bit ahead, only about 12 from Shyvana, and Jinx is far behind Lucian for farm. And then we've got the two supports, which are pretty closely at near nothing.
Lulu's got to be careful here. We're a little close. At least gets the cocoon. Not gonna make anything out of it though.
It's a real shame. Jinx, I keep seeing doing her skill shot, and it just barely misses. And I think if even a third of them connected, Jinx would be doing much better. Ziggs kills Elise, Shyvana kills Morgana. Purple team is doing a good job in this fight. Nobody died yet, and it looks like they're
Jarvan's gonna go
taking
down.
out Jarvan now too. Talon is able to take out
And grabs
Lucian.
Lulu.
That's not a fair trade at all. Lulu is the support there. She doesn't have much.
Chase is on.
Now there's
Oh, here
Talon.
comes Talon
but,
again.
He's able to get another
Burst
kill,
it
but
down,
he's going to be
Lucian.
able to escape. That's he has.
Ooh, so close.
Almost. They are not able to kill Talon. That would have been really good. Dragon's up, however, and
they're
going
gonna
to
use this time to
there's
grab
gonna
the
be enough
dragon.
of them to grab that.
The dragon.
Morgana
Morgana
and Jinx
are
there,
back. And Elise.
and they're going to both try to steal. Oh, actually all three. They might be able to do this, and Malachi's
They do.
low health too. Shyvana able to get out of the Jarvan ult, but is she going to be able to escape? No, and
Lulu's getting close.
Lulu
And Shyvana.
is going to go down
Lulu
as
and
well.
Shyvana down in one hit.
Excellent Jinx rocket. That was really good, killing two at once. Blue team is going to move to mid. It's a shame for purple team because they keep having these turnaround battles, and I guess they're waiting too long
Purple
and
team's turret
staying
has been
out and
destroyed.
doing things
goes
like
that
Dragon,
mid-turret.
which should be a good move, but blue team's able to recover quickly and turn those back around on them.
Yeah, they're getting some of what they need, just not quite enough each time. So 12 is still pulling out still pulling out that lead more and more.
Yeah.
I mean, we're starting to push towards
destroyed.
well, we're starting to push towards 10k, but
Morgana run and Elise run away from Maokai and Ziggs. That was probably a good call considering Shyvana was nearby as well.
Talon just really burst down Lucian. He's able to make it out, but that is scary. Gonna push down the mid lane. Still got one turret there. Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, the only one that really took damage there was Maokai. Purple team's singling Baron, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, why not?
Jarvan jumping in, taking very little damage there. Not dealing too much either, but it was definitely not the trade I was expecting. I think that was a little bit of a premature Lucian ult there. They really needed to do something to contain the blue team before using that.
Well, I don't know. They did back off, so sort of wasted,
I guess that's
maybe
true.
sort of not. Oh,
Maokai
in on
fighting
Elise.
Elise.
Jinx is there though. She's gonna walk away from that one. Oh, that was pretty close though.
Jarvan is now 50 CS above Shyvana, just to note there. Purple team is getting ready to Baron, it looks like.
They're seriously going to do the Baron.
And I think that's a really bad idea. They haven't attacked it yet, though.
No, they're at a disadvantage, though. If they're not planning on doing the Baron, they're just trying to lure 12 into a fight. Which still might not go well for them.
That Jinx, he just is not hitting those skill shots.
Oh! Lucian shot comes in to piss off the Baron. Took a few shots at Morgana. Wow, Lulu just got bursted down.
Oh, Shyvana runs into Morgana and runs away. Unfortunately, blue team is in between
Lucian is
her
down.
and her.
Talon is almost
base.
gone, but he's running away to safety. Good juke from Ziggs, not that it would have mattered too much where he was. This turret is not going to last long, though.
No, it is not.
They are in the base.
And there goes... Oh, there it is. There goes the first inhibitor.
Hawkeye is chasing on the Talon.
And Jinx goes down. Talon goes down. Elise goes down. This is a turnaround the purple team needs. Unfortunately, just beforehand they were put on defense. Now if they are able to get Baron, they're not going to really be able to push with it, but they might be able to get that advantage that they need. Or I wonder if this is going to turn into the last two times Dragon.
They've got 5 seconds till.
Oh, and Jarvan just teleported down the bottom lane. He's going to attack that tower. And it looks like Ziggs is backing off now to try to stop Jarvan. But I think
here comes
Maokai too.
Oh, shot from Jinx.
It's too late though, and Jarvan is...
They did grab the Baron. Jarvan's going to back off.
That probably wasn't worth it, losing that bottom tower. That was a great
No, but that was
move
at
by
least
blue
a
team.
better time to go for Baron.
That was a better time to go for Baron, but they're already so low on towers, and it's hard for them to expect that either. I don't think teleport's really been used all that much so far. So suddenly to have it used, 30 minutes into the game is a big surprise. And an excellent move by blue team.
Yeah, they knew they wouldn't be in there in time to challenge the Baron or to try to steal it. So use your time wisely while the team's occupied. She's gonna grab some buffs. A large concentration of 12 heading down to that bottom lane.
Well, if they can get that second inhibitor, they can really, I mean, they have to force Purple Team basically to not leave their base.
They're getting ready for a good push here.
Maokai leaps on the Talon. That's a good person to leap on. And Elise is about to go down, but makes
Talon's
it
gonna
out.
go down.
And he's just beating on Jinx now. And Jinx goes down.
And Jarvan's gonna go down. Ooh, and Elise with barely a sliver of health. Can they get her?
This is going to be an
Can they
interesting
get her?
chase.
We're gonna give up on that one. That was close.
No, instead, Shyvana's going to teleport top and try to push top lane. That's probably a better move. Especially since Shyvana has to wait quite a while unless she has a certain pair of boots to heal up.
It left Lulu back defending. Do have super minions coming in pounding on the Nexus turrets.
Yeah, Lulu, she's not doing the best, so I can see leaving her back to defend, but at the same time, she's just not... She's not able to stop
Lost
these
the Nexus
super
turret.
minions.
But
Blue team's turret has
they
been
just took out 2 turrets of their own. Ooh, Bucky is gonna go down
happened
though.
with...
soon.
Seemed like something happened there with Shyvana. She just walked up to tower where Talon and Jarvan were and just took the damage until death.
Apparently the mouses. Shyvana's saying their mouse was messed up.
I believe it with what happened there. I mean, nobody just walks up to a tower with 2 enemies there and takes the damage. Ooh, and we've got a Morgana ult, and
Jinx just
Lulu-
got annihilated. Morgana's gonna go
wow,
down.
Elise is attacking, but Maokai is interrupting. Talon is trying to
Elise is
escape.
gonna go
Will he
down.
be able to? He leaps and
They're gonna get
dies. He
Talon.
was hoping it. I think he knew he was dead. He was hoping to take somebody with him.
And again, Jarvan is the only one left.
Jarvan's tanky, but I don't think he can take the whole other team.
He is running for it. They've locked him up. Right under a tower, though.
Yep. He's able to escape as a... What was that, a bunny?
Blue team's
Because of
turret
Lulu?
has been destroyed.
They're gonna grab that turret, though. All of a sudden, the turret game's getting a lot more even.
Yeah, and look at the money. It is less than 1,000 difference.
And the kills are even again now, too.
Morgana goes down, and Ziggs is able to escape.
Ziggs is
jumping
legendary
over
now,
the
too.
wall.
They've turned this game around.
Yes, they have. Jarvan jumps in. He looks like he might go down. Oh, he barely makes it out.
Maokai's gonna
though.
go down.
Elise, though, she might go down now.
I
She
think
makes it
Elise
out.
gonna get away with that one, but they grab a turret. And they're onto an inhibitor. Jarvan's
Jinx
back.
misses her skill shot again. Ziggs goes down. Jarvan's ult is able to get him.
This is
Ooh,
bad
purple
news.
team, I think they're going to be aced right now. Yes, they are.
Aced.
And this is bad news.
Jarvan
because
has a teleport too. I think this could be... Oh, they have to grab the inhibitors though.
Inhibitors
So
are
I
back.
I guess he's going to push top lane, and the rest are going to try to take out the other inhibitors. This is a good split push. If only
But
Jarvan
you've
had
got
a little
30.
more health.
They've got 30 seconds now till most of the teams back
Oh.
up, except for
Maokai's
Maokai.
able to stop Jarvan, but he's gonna miss out on everyone in the middle. Not that he can do anything about it, so maybe just protecting that one tower is the right choice.
No, and unfortunately, it was a good turnaround, but just not enough.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Team is back up in time
Yeah.
though,
Well,
so they
purple
can't.
team
They're not
now,
gonna push to end on that, but now they're down 2 inhibitors again, and they've only
yeah,
got one
they're back
Nexus
on
turret left.
defense.
But if they can get another good fight like that and then turn it around into a long chase straight down the, well, they still have got one tower left in the mid lane that they need to take out.
If they need to push down one lane, and they really can't because two of their lanes are going to have super minions, enemy super minions.
Unless they're not going in at full strength.
Right, and you have to. Now, luckily, I think bottom has a little bit of an advantage because their bottom minions were pushing so much harder. But a super minion is going to tear through them pretty quick.
At least he's gonna...
Oh, and Jarvan uses
Whoa, that Jinx shot came in was perfect.
And Elise is able to get him, but Jarvan might go down. Elise is going after... Oh, purple team is not doing so well. Maokai and looks like another ace there. This is going to be the end.
This'll be the final push. 2 inhibitors already down, only 1 Nexus turret left.
And a minimum of 27 seconds before somebody comes back.
That was a good turnaround, though. It was a good comeback.
Yeah, it was one of those...
The GG's coming out.
Yeah.